Now let's move on to the Fighting Tigers of Red Stick. Um, I mean, if everything happens that they say is going to happen as far as the coaching and all the players they're getting, you're going to be kind of hard pressed to find a loss on LSU's schedule this year. But we'll try. All right, Clemson, Louisiana Tech at Ole Miss. I think 2-0, but I'm telling you what, that at Ole Miss is going to be a hate fest war.
The LSU Tigers, the Tigers will most definitely need a police escort in and out of that building, especially if they go in there and win. That game could get that. And we talked about it on the previous show. Those are two fan bases really don't like each other to begin with. But then you add all this stuff that's happened, the lawsuits. Man, this could be an all timer, guys. I cannot wait for that game. I am going to watch, even if my daughter has a home game, South Alabama has a home game, and we go to the game here. I'm going to make sure I record that game and come home and watch every bit of it because that's going to be something else.
Yeah, that's going to be one that I think it's going to be a night game in Oxford without a doubt.
It's got to be. It's got to be. If that game is an 11 o'clock kickoff, I swear I'm going to scream. That'd be absurd. That'd be absurd.
So you're telling me the three Daves are going to do the game on the old Lincoln Financial?
Dave, and Dave are coming out of retirement for one last game.
Yeah, Dave Neal, Dave Rowe, and Dave Baker. Oh, we did
Dave,
have.
Dave, and Dave.
Okay, so I'm going to give a shout out to somebody in the mob. I had to really get to it because I can't. My eyes are bad. I can't hardly see this. But last show I asked LSU and Ole Miss fans who they hated more, and Louisiana sports fan 656 said LSU fan hate Bama more, Ole Miss hates us more, as in us as in LSU. So there you go. That answers my question. Hey, appreciate it. I love the honesty, and yes,
Yeah,
the
thank you.
feelings mutual. Core dogs. Um, Respectfully, I actually don't mind LSU. I love that rivalry, even though it's like our third rival.
Well,
Anyway.
the fact that they offered my daughter a cheer scholarship, I'll never dislike LSU.
Yeah, yeah. The home games at LSU are, uh, on a different planet. That's a great atmosphere in Baton Rouge. Nothing but weird to say nothing but love for the corn dogs. But yeah, it's a great top five definitely in college football down there in Louisiana. All right, so then we got Texas A&M win, McNeese, and at Kentucky. I think they'll be 3-0 there. So at worst, unless something bad happens at Ole Miss, at worst 5-1. I still say maybe 6-0 at that point. Um, then you got Mississippi State at Auburn, and then Bama win a tough road game at Auburn. I think they'll get the win, and then we both gave the edge to LSU at home against Bama.
Yeah, that's a
Anything
win.
on?
That's
Okay.
a win. And the thing with Lane Kiffin is if you go and look at his wide receiver room, this may be the best wide receiver room he's ever had, and I don't say that lightly because that I forget his name. That number 14 from LSU, he's coming back. They just got the Wilson kid from Florida, who's a first round pick. They got a really good under the radar guy from Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii. The guy can play. Okay, he played in an air raid system. The guy understands route concepts. He understands space. The guy can play. And then they got another one. I forgot where. When I saw that, I said, "Good gracious!" I mean, it's outrageous. I mean, they are stacked on offense. And then they went and got Sam Levitt. Sam Levitt actually has more than one receiver now to throw to, so that's gonna help him as well.
All right. And then it goes Texas at Tennessee at Arkansas. That you know what? That's at Auburn, Bama, Texas at Tennessee.
That's a
That's a
gauntlet
tough
right there.
stretch.
But at least you got to buy there. At least you got to
Yeah.
buy there before you start that tough stretch of games. And I'll tell you this: the battle for the boot. If something doesn't go right, or they get really banged up in those three games before, because I mean we've seen it. We see it every year. These teams they play those tough stretch of games, and they take 4, 5, 6 injuries. That's all it takes. Especially now, teams don't have the depth they used to have.